If you're someone that desires some level of changes in your life, or you've been trying to implement some changes and it's not working, there are three things I'll be sharing with you that you need to understand and master. I've used these three models in my coaching with individuals in terms of their personal change, and I'm going to be sharing it with you in the course of this video. The first is you must raise your standard. If you desire consistent and lasting changes in your life, you must raise your standard. And why this is very important is because if you don't raise your standard, you will keep accepting the norm. You will keep seeing things the way they are. But if you tell yourself, I'm going to do a self-audit and I'm going to raise my standard in my expectation from myself and from people, then you are beginning to activate change in your mind. So do a self-audit, list the things, and then try to juxtapose it with other things. And in these other things, you're going to raise your standard, which is different from the things you are used to doing before. If you're used to showing up late in meetings, you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to raise the standard to become punctual. It has a lot to do in terms of change. Now, the second one is that you're going to change your limiting beliefs. You're going to change your limiting beliefs, because you can raise the standard all you want, but if you don't change your limiting beliefs, it will keep convincing you that you cannot achieve these standards. Beliefs are unquestionable demands that keep propelling our actions, our don'ts and our do's. They keep creeping in doubts in our mind. I've done a video where I say that you can have the right ability, but with the wrong mentality, you keep losing. Because these beliefs are limiting you. They are caging you, telling you you can't do it. Now you need to change these limiting beliefs and begin to understand that you can do these things. If you desire those changes, then you must change these limiting beliefs. The next one, which is the last, is that you must change your strategy. It is said that it's an insane person that keeps doing the same thing over and over again and expects a different result. You must change your strategy. And in my coaching with my clients, I try to let them understand, look at the people who have actually achieved the change you desire and look at what they've done over time and begin to do it. In my life, I have a lot of role models. I'll even refer them as mentors. I've not met them physically for the very first time, but I've read all their books. I've listened to all their tapes. I attend their conferences, sometimes virtual, because I am looking for the strategy they are using to achieve changes in their life. You know what I define mentorship to be? Mentorship is gleaning from the wisdom that someone else has paid for. So that means that you don't have to pay for it. You're gleaning from that wisdom and you apply it in your own life and it works. You don't need to start all over again. You can shorten the process with the wisdom of role model and mentorship, and it can help you in your strategy. So go and look for the role models that are doing what you want to do and begin to look at the strategies they use. You might not copy everything stricto sensu, but you can identify some important strategies and you use it for your own sake to see the changes you desire. These are very, very critical for you to understand these models. So if you desire that lasting change, you must raise your standard, you must change your limiting beliefs, and you must change your strategy. I'm rooting for you and I'm looking forward that you will become the best.